to AtNetPlus Talking Over Tuesday. This is a regular series of talks that we have about technology. The intention is to be a very casual conversation about whatever topic we're presenting today is about viruses. So I'd like people to speak up, share your experiences, ask questions as we go through this. A lot of the experiences from the people that are attending contribute to the overall discussion. A little bit about AtNetPlus for those of you who don't know who we are. I'll give you a little bit of our advertisement. We're an IT services company. There's three main areas of our business. We manage computer networks, which is servers, desktop computers, and so on. We have a software development practice, which means we will develop web applications, software to run on your PCs and servers. And we also have a data center here on site where we offer specialized hosting, so Exchange, email hosting, website hosting, application hosting online. So obviously viruses are a key part of what we deal with. This year, the virus activity has absolutely exploded. Not just for our clients, but it seems everywhere. We talk to the various antivirus software vendors that we work with, and the activity that they're seeing has just gone through the roof. And we'll talk a little bit about that. The topics today are not so much the magic bullet. Here are the one or two things that you do and you'll never have viruses again, as far as you click on this or you change this setting. It's really more about a mindset, because what we find is easily the majority of virus infections are due to not a configuration issue, but really to user activity. And that's going to be the bulk of what we're going to talk about, because if you can educate the users on their activity, you're really going to minimize the amount of viruses.
Is there anything that you should be aware of between transferring viruses? Say people have taken a file home on a jump drive, plug it into their system at home, bring it back and plug it into their system at work. Is there anything that is a potential problem with that?
Absolutely. In fact, removable media is actually one of the biggest sources next to email and web for viruses. In fact, a lot of companies have actually banned the ability to connect an iPod, a thumb drive, even CD-ROMs and floppies to the networks. These days, with the ability to transfer files electronically with email, a lot of people say, you know what, no more devices attached to the network. So there is the ability through the technology to completely disable that type of access. The other approach is to make sure that your scanning software will scan those devices upon detection. So for example, if you insert a thumb drive into one of your USB ports, you can set your software to automatically scan that device. But for the same reason that, especially in a larger company, you don't see the ability for people to be taking files in and out of the business. Not only is it a security concern from a virus perspective, but if you're in an environment where you're dealing with potentially sensitive data, do you want to give the ability for your employees to attach a thumb drive to that computer and potentially take all the client records home with them, maybe sensitive information? We've all heard the horror stories about people losing thumb drives or external hard drives or even laptops with the entire social security number database on them or so on. You don't want to be that company that's in the news because that information was disclosed. So a lot of companies have policies where you can't take that information. The point that he makes is excellent. It's really more of a security thing. Is do not use the same password on everything for that very reason. If one of the sites compromises your password, it is now available for everything. So now I can logically assume you've got a PayPal account, you've probably got an Amazon account, probably got this, probably got that. Those all have credit card numbers associated with it. So now if I stumble across that one password, I have the keys to the kingdom. So what a lot of people do is they have one password for everything. Please, please, please don't do that. Because not only that, but then when that password gets compromised, you got a huge pain in the neck to go around and remember all those sites that have that password and go change. I want to let everybody know that we've got two other events coming up. We've got another Talking Over Tuesday where we're going to be talking about social media again. We had a lot of our interest in the social media thing was huge. So we've decided that we're going to have another session that really goes a lot deeper into that. A lot of people were asking about wanting to have a couple of the sites that we could actually pull up on the screen and go into some of the features and usability on. So we're going to dig deep into LinkedIn and YouTube. We have our Tap Into Your Technology on May 12th, which is a discussion about how to effectively manage your networks. A lot of people aren't aware that computer networks are a lot like your health, in that there's certain vital signs that you need to measure on a regular basis to make sure your computer network is healthy, and that there's technology out there to do that. So we're going to talk a little bit about how can you take that pulse of your network and make sure that it's healthy before it has a
I'm here with Vic
Walazen.
from the Better Business Bureau. Vic just attended our Talk It Over Tuesday series on virusware. Vic, what were your thoughts?
Very good. I was very impressed. That was a lot of knowledge, a lot of information. And I was pleased to participate in the program.
Anything that you picked up today that you didn't know?
A lot of information about passwords, storage of those passwords, the necessity to change some antivirus programs, and the fact that they're out there and there's a multitude of them.
Thanks. Is this something you can come back to another session for us?
Absolutely.
Good. Thanks. Appreciate it coming in today, Vic.
All right.
Thanks.